I loved your movie.
I'm so glad.
I took my mom to see it, and I couldn't imagine a more perfect person sitting next to me in it. Are you hoping that a lot of families make this like a fun night out to go see?
My parents, I don't know if they've ever been to a movie premiere at all, but I was home visiting them in West Virginia with my kids, and I brought them back with me. I said, if there's one movie premiere you ever go to, I need to see this movie with you. So I'll be sitting next to them tomorrow night, and I'm so excited.
That's fantastic. Now, in this movie, Timothy sprouts from the garden. If you could sprout from any garden, what type would it be?
One time, my husband talked our way onto Martha Stewart's property in New York, and he just kind of charmed her security guards, and they let us in. And I would spring into any one of her gardens, her berry garden, her vegetable garden, her rose garden, her root garden, any of them.
Fantastic. Now, I asked Joel about the musical scene, because you guys had, it looked like so much fun rocking out, and I was surprised to learn.
It was so not fun. We have this scene, and usually something like that is choreographed, so you know what you're going to do. You do the same thing every time, but in this case, Peter Hedges, the writer-director, wanted us to do something different every time, and it never should look like a dance move at all. So every time it started, we're sitting in front of these people from Atlanta who are being the background, and they're so polite and so lovely, but they aren't used to seeing a movie being made, so they just think we are off our heads. The song goes on forever while we're shooting it. It's cut down, of course, in the movie. And every time it started, I got the giggles, like like church giggles. And I would be like, Joel, don't start, because he started first. I knew I had to come up next. It was painful.
Now, CJ is such a delight, and the character that he plays, Timothy, has such wisdom and compassion.
So does CJ.
And I was just about to say, is CJ like that off screen?
Yes. You know, there are so many gifted actors who are children. CJ happens to be this character. I mean, he may not have leaves growing out of his legs, but that's the only real difference. He has this kind of this wisdom that you don't know where it's coming from.
Now, also in the movie, you and Joel have such amazing chemistry together. It was such a delight to see. What was it like working with him?
My favorite thing about the film, honestly, is I think that our on-screen marriage is as real as any marriage that I've seen on screen. I believe this couple. I believe that they love each other, are going to be together, and that they're going to be rocked by having a kid and by life in general, but their union is never really a question. And I think that's so, you just don't see that very often. It's usually you're in the middle of somebody breaking up, some kind of rupture or something in a relationship. And in this case, that isn't what's going on at all.